Hello YouTube, Tudagamon here. Welcome to another one of my comparison videos, graphics settings comparison that is. In this video I would like to show you some comparison of the graphic settings of Assassin's Creed Unity, and to be more specific, I would like to study the anti-aliasing modes and the performance hit that they bring to the game. Now as you can see, I have already loaded the game. Just a moment. Let me show you. I'm using my GTX 970 here. As you can see, I have already overclocked it to my usual benchmark numbers. Okay, let's go back to the game. Uh, First of all, let's take a quick look at the options I'm using here. I'm not going to do a run through of the game. As you can see, it says graphics quality custom, but everything is at maximum. And I am going to play with anti-aliasing quality. The good thing with these menus is that, as you can see, you can have a pretty clear picture of how the game looks. Let me quit. See, first of all, I'm going to see how the performance is and the image quality with no anti-aliasing at all. As you can see, there are quite a few jaggies. If you see the building behind, there is a little shimmering in the windows. The frame rate is quite nice though. It is almost 67 frames per second. Now let me show you here what happens when I enable the first level of anti-aliasing. I'm not going to go in and out of the game all the time. You can see the difference right away. I'm going to press F to apply the change. Take a good look. As you can see, the jaggies disappeared, but also the lady here and everything else became a little blurry. Let me go back to no anti-aliasing at all. See, and the cape here has the hood has some jaggies which they disappear with FXAA. As you can see, the frame rate dropped from 67 to 64, which is quite acceptable, no problem here. Now let's go and see what the first level of multi-sample anti-aliasing does. I'm going to apply now. As you can see, the frame rate dropped to 54 frames per second, while the image is not that different. That's why I'm using this still portion, so you can see the difference as much as is possible with YouTube compression. Let me go back to FXAA again. A little worse, but the performance is a lot better. Let's go back again to MSAA 2 times. There we are. The difference is not great, and let's see 4 times multi-sample. Take a good look at the frame rate. It has dropped to 43 frames per second. instead of 64, and I'm going to go back to FXAA now so we can see the difference. Again, there is not too much difference, but the frame rate takes a 33% performance hit, which is ridiculous in my book. Again, 4 times multi-sample and FXAA. For me, the difference and the performance hit is not worth it, so it's up to you guys to use whatever you like. By the way, the 4 times multi-sample anti-aliasing is what the Ultra preset uses, with everything else at maximum. And let's see what happens when I use 8 times multi-sample. That's really nice. As you can see, the frame rate has gone to hell. Of course, this is I don't know if this is an indication regarding the known problem of how the GTX 970 addresses its 4 gigabytes of memory, but even so, I'm going to do a quick run so we can see how the game performs. Okay, it is running at 30 frames per second, which is not very nice, but I don't see any of this doom and gloom everybody is talking about. As you can see, the video RAM used is at 3.6 gigabytes, 3.7. It is already above the 3.5 threshold. Maybe things will get worse with newer games, but the bottom line here is that I'm sorry, but I'm using ridiculous settings here. Okay, I showed you that with a very smart setting. Let's see. Sorry. I did not change anything, my friend. Thank you very much. Everything is at maximum. Okay, if we go to FXAA, as you can see, the image did not change significantly, and still the game is running a lot smoother now. And these are the settings that I'm going to use for benchmarking this game on higher end cards from now on. There is no point in my book to use multi-sample anti-aliasing. It brings a huge performance hit for virtually no better image quality. I don't see it, I'm sorry. I think FXAA is very nice. And tell me about what you think, guys, below in the comments. This is Tutagamon signing out. Thank you very much.